The border is not only a line, it is a wound. And Albania must finally ask, why does it stay silent about its lost lands? For more than 110 years, the borders placed on foreign diplomatic tables have cut apart the rights, the identity, and the fate of the Albanians. Today, in the year 2025, one question turns like a forgotten bell. Does Albania have the right to ask for the return of its historical territories? And more importantly, why does it not do it? This is a long inventory of injustices, but also an unavoidable list of questions that must be raised publicly, strongly, without fear, without trembling of voice. 1. Mola e Kyuk, Toplica, niche land where Albanians were erased by force. Hundreds of thousands of Albanians were expelled from these lands in 1877 to 1878. Today Serbia is asked for no accountability. Even more absurd, Albania does not even mention it. The question that Tirana must raise: will Albania demand official recognition of the ethnic cleansing and the return of territorial rights? If not now, when? 2. Preševa, Bujanak, Medveđa, the living trunk of the nation. This area is the only one in Serbia where Albanians are still the majority. Their voice asks, equality, autonomy, respect. From Tirana comes only diplomatic silence, a silence heavy as a gravestone. The question: how can Albania close its eyes when the Albanians of Preševa are treated as citizens of the last order? Why does it not demand autonomy, self-governance, international guarantees? 3. North Macedonia, land where Albanians are a pillar, not a minority. Tetova, Gostivari, Kirkova, Shkupi, Struga, Dibra. Albanians there are not a well-treated minority. They are an autochthonous people. The question: why does Albania not demand a revision of the Ohrid Agreement and constitutional status for Albanians as a state-forming nation? Is it afraid? Is it tired? Or has it simply decided not to look beyond its own border? 4. Montenegro, Plav, Gusi, Ulkan, Malaysia. Lands cut with a knife from the body of Albania in 1913. Today Albanians there live with a reduced identity and assimilating pressure. The question: why does Albania not demand special status for Malaysia and Ulkan, the same way Serbia demands for Serbs everywhere? Or do Albanians weigh less than Serbs at the international table? 5. Greece, Kamiria, land where graves still carry Albanian names. The genocide against the Kams is the darkest file Albania keeps hidden in a drawer. No justice, no return of properties, no apology, no concrete diplomatic step. The question: how long will Albania continue to sign friendship agreements with the state that expelled by force tens of thousands of Albanians? When will the Kamiria file be opened in international tribunals? 6. The Arvanites, a history erased by a state obsessed with homogeneity. In Attica, Peloponnese, Boeotia, Evia, islands, thousands of villages are historically Albanian. The Greek state erased them with white paint, as if they were a spelling mistake. The question: why does Albania not demand cultural protection and minority status for the Arvanites? Or does it lack the courage to speak to Athens? 7. Greater Dibra, Manastir, Skopje. Centers of the nation, laboratories of the Albanian Renaissance, today in other states. The question: when will Albania demand international recognition of the historical Albanian identity in these areas? Or will it continue to act as if it does not know where the alphabet was born? The biggest question of ALL: should Albania demand border renegotiation based on historical rights and the principle of self-determination? The world has changed. Kosovo was liberated. Bosnia rebuilt on ethnic principles. Ukraine fights for every centimeter. Only Albania sits still with hands on its lap, as if history does not belong to it anymore. The fundamental question: if a nation has lost land, does it have a moral and political obligation to raise the issue? If yes, then why does Albania remain silent? If not, then why do we still call ourselves a nation that respects itself? The state that stays silent for its own land forgets even itself. Diplomatic excuses: let us preserve stability. Let us not disturb balances. Are paper curtains. The truth is one. Albania has made no historical request for its autochthonous territories. No file to the UN. No diplomatic pressure. No strategy. And this brings the question that stands over history like a hammer on stone. Does Albania have the courage to demand that its lands be returned to Mother Albania? If yes, the time is now. If not, then let us not be surprised why others continue to draw our maps.